is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Now here comes the Los Angeles offense, and the man in charge of it in his second season with the team, 14th overall in what's been an impressive career, Matthew Stafford.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. They'll run. This is Darrell Henderson. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Henderson will try and run for the first. And he's got room. And he'll get this all the way down to the Chiefs' 20. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. From the red zone now, Stafford.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. For the Rams at 6-4 now on the year. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
Stafford to Higbee there. Rams first down.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Henderson. And the ball is knocked out. And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Let's face it, everybody at the start of a game has a mental image of how they expect it to go, and I think that was going exactly as they scripted it offensively. Moving the ball well, seemingly in control, and that fumble, that's got to be a little bit deflating, don't you think?
Yeah, foiled the whole plan there, turned the ball over.
Time to get our first look at one of the star faces of the NFL, Patrick Mahomes and his Kansas City offense. Really the gold standard among NFL offenses since he became the starter in 2018.
After review of the play, ruling on the field.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
2nd down and goal. Stafford. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henderson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And Mahomes is going to go down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here.
Here's Williams to return. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the plague did on the last one.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Stafford. the Chiefs are going to get him. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop it for an 8-yard loss.
So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack, and they're staring up at a 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Willie Gay getting in there and picking up the sack.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They'll try the left side with Henderson. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
This defense for the Chiefs, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
Third and long, it's Stafford. And he fires one that's intercepted.
And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
Leonard Floyd able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mahomes. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So here are the Rams to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On the counter, it's Henderson. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack.
4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side.
Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City.
He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one.
Here's Powell on the return.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Well, the final weekend of November is upon us. Boy, can you believe December right around the corner? It always seems to get here quickly. And coming up tonight, we wrap up the holiday weekend with the Packers and Eagles from Philly at 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow night, we wrap up Cyber Monday with the Steelers and Colts from Indianapolis.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Chris Jones breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Henderson running straight ahead. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Here's Stafford. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Well, obviously searching for their first touchdown this game, partner. And that quick 3 and out, that's not going to achieve that at all. Give victory to the secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that 3rd down snap.
This offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
Now here's Mahomes. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Kadarius Toney.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And it's now a 7-2 ball game. So that drive, 4 plays.
And it's Kadarius Toney who caps things with a touchdown reception.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all.
On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take over here up near the 40.
Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. He sets to fire deep. He's got a man, complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Well, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter. But you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And he is going to have a Rams first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7.
Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. He's got a man complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
82 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. Van Jefferson from a yard out. And the Rams are back with a score. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And this is back to a 5-point game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here are the Chiefs to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak and right now looking good in this one as well. On 1st down, Mahomes. That one caught along the sideline. Did he stay in? Yes, he did. But hang on here. A penalty marker is on the field.
Well, that's not one you see very often on Aaron Donald because we know he's not trying to do anything intentional, but that time, just a little too late for the officials' liking.
Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Mahomes to throw. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Looking to throw is Mahomes. To Valdez-Scantling over the middle. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
On 2nd and goal, Mahomes. And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there. There to make the grab as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From the end zone, here comes Brandon Powell. Well, the Rams going to take over late in this first half as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Stafford. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Up the middle, here's Henderson. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Mahomes' throw taken in by Valdez-Scantling. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On 2nd and inches, Mahomes. Open man right side is Tony. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness.
Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. The 20. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for the Rams touchdown. Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. And what a play to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. So we've come to halftime in a 5-point game.
As we'll send you down to Orlando, past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football.
Taking it about the 1.
Jerick McKinnon now to return.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. And the Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Now Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's second down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. He'll get it inside the 20 and all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit into football.
Butker's kick here is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
And that flag accepted.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Kadarius Toney,
his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
From the 6. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
He finds Robinson.
A couple of votes. Stafford and Robinson there. First down Rams.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now it's Stafford. That's complete to Robinson. So 8 yards on the completion there. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. And he rifles one incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler.
And the Chiefs are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Mahomes now to throw.
And no hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey. And he will have a Chiefs first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, a 20-yard touchdown, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Extra point by Butker is on target,
and that will make this a 19-point game. So that drive in total 8 plays, and it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
And the Rams getting set to go now.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10.
At the 20.
He'll give this to Henderson.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Stafford. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Juan Thornhill.
And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Mahomes going to throw. A dump down to McKinnon. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Throwing now is Mahomes. Got an open man. It's vsKansas.
And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right, in this stage of the game.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Noah Gray. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Chiefs are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will bump the lead up to 26. That time a 6-play drive, and it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now a dump off here complete.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
And quickly they get to the line. To throw again on 2nd down. Stafford
on the move past the 40. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. He gets this into the hands of Kupp once again. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Stafford. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul. Roughing the tackle. Defense.
So instead of a 4th down coming up after the incomplete pass, they get a roughing the passer call, and that's going to set them up with a 1st down.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Stafford. Touchdown!
Van Jefferson
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game.
scoring the touchdown. Here's Gay to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. As the offense reemerges, there's wide receiver Kadarius Toney leading him out.
Well, this defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Chiefs on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Now here's Mahomes. Screen play, McKinnon. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's a give up the middle. And he is going to lose yardage here. One of the best in the last decade or so, Bobby Wagner in to bring him down. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. And he stopped up short of the 1st as they tackle him down at about the 36. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the 1st quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On 1st and 10, Stafford.
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack, and they're staring up at a 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Now they got to get to the line quickly. Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. He's got a man, complete.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Well, that frustration, Charles, it's been building on the defensive side of the ball, and unfortunately there, it turns into a roughing the passer penalty.
Yeah, and they should be frustrated because he's picked them apart the entire game, but it's got to come out in a different way. He can't hit him illegal.
And my goodness, another interception.
Trent McDuffie with a pick, and the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
They'll start with the option. And can you believe it? It's a second safety in this ball game.
Every team has plays in their book to try to buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations? In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, L.A. Van Jefferson, 72 yards. And the Rams have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late. That they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
Hands it off out of the gun. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one.
It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea where the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Chiefs, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And they will hit